Welcome to the Kill the Lion podcast. It's me, Cody Clark. We got a great show for you today. Taylor Drew is here. She's a very funny comedian. She's a tattoo artist. She's an illustrator. She's just great. She's actually the reason why I got into doing stand-up regularly and making that a serious part of my life. I have her to thank for that. It's been a great little journey the past maybe 4 or 5 months of like doing stand-up every week and enjoying that. And yeah, she is the reason. So we'll talk all about that and more on the podcast. This episode's a little bit different. It was all recorded at her apartment. I went out into the world, brought the podcast into the world and out of the apartment of mine and to the apartment of hers. It's basically an unedited podcast. What you hear is what was there. So I don't know. If you like this new format, just let me know. If you hate it, let me know. It was what worked out for this episode. Anyway, if you like this show, if you like my movies, if you want to support me doing stand-up every week, whatever you like of me and what I do, $1 per month, killthelionfilms.com. That's all we're asking here. $1 per month, and it helps me make movies and do stand-up and live and exist. So go on there and contribute. But anyway, here's the episode. All right, Taylor, good to have you on the show.
Thank you so much.
Good to be here. This is the first episode I've ever done where I'm like out of my apartment and out in the world. I don't know how much audio of this is going to be like on the recording, but we are by a window and it's daylight and
the children.
There's children, not your own, but
I would never keep it.
The community's children, the neighborhood children. You're like across from a school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, I want to get a bolt cutter so I can fucking cut into those fences and like run around there. Not to like break into. I feel like this is me saying I want to do a school shooting. I don't want to do school shooting.
No.
I want to break in there at nighttime.
And just do what? Just play?
Yeah, just play.
It looks fun.
Right?
I can see a little bit of it from here.
Bolt cutters are expensive.
Yeah. Do you like the Fiona Apple record, Fetch the Bolt Cutters? You could say that louder so that the microphone can hear it. She's shaking her head that she doesn't know. It's the latest one. It got a 10.0 from Pitchfork. It's considered a masterpiece.
Well, Pitchfork sounds.
It's like a great record.
Something you wouldn't want a 10 starting from.
Well, I think it's very good.
Losers Weekly said give us a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. It's a great record. I don't know why we're talking about it right now, but
sorry, I'm
great.
Googling bolt cutters because I actually don't know how expensive they are.
Yeah, what if this goes out and it turns out they're very cheap?
Yeah.
How much wait, let me guess. Pull it up and let me guess.
Oh my God.
This is riveting podcast.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
Okay. I think bolt cutters are $60.
They range.
Don't go on like Temu.
They range from like 10 to 40.
10 to 40. Wow. You could be playing over there tomorrow night.
Dude, no wonder my moped keeps getting stolen. This shit is cheap.
Yeah.
I guess you would want to get the biggest. I feel like it's kind of like a wrench, though. It's like you got to have the right size.
Yeah. I would assume the $40 one is the.
But do you think the $40 one could like cut anything? Or like. Let me type in adjustable bolt cutters.
Okay.
You know what sucks? Right before we started this, I was like, oh, I have a great thing to say, and it's gone from my mind.
Well, we're on bolt cutters now, and that's fine.
Bolt cutters. I mean, I feel like I love tools, man.
Yeah?
I fucking love tools.
Are you a big power tool person? Or?
No. Oh my, yeah, you didn't. Did you know me when I lived alone?
No.
So I had built my entire kitchen. Like, I built it. There was a random stove in the middle of the room. There's like a room and then a bedroom. So I was like, okay, so I built a kitchen island, divoting off, and then a table out with wood I found.
Damn.
Yeah. I found, clean, painted. Like, I built that shit. I'm like, I destroyed that apartment, but I built that shit.
So you've got a lot of talents.
Yeah, I fucking look at that shit that I built.
You tattoo, you can build shit, you can do stand up. What else can you do? You can ride electric, like a moped or
It's not electric.
No?
No.
What is it?
It's gas.
I don't know these things.
Fucking electric ones are gay.
Okay.
I need a battery. No, you need some fucking fossil fuel.
What do you put in it? Is it like regular premium?
Yeah, it's just gasoline.
Yeah. Okay.
Just gas. Fucking. When I first got a bike, I was so stupid. I didn't know how to do anything, and I was like, the meter thing was broken, so I couldn't tell how fast I was going or if I was out of gas. So I was like, I assume I'm out of gas. I put the thing in. It just great. If anyone lights a cigarette around me, I will die.
So how long have you been riding for?
Sorry, I'm all mad about the bolt cutter situation.
That's
I could have had them forever.
She dramatically threw down her phone.
That's what that plot was. I haven't ridden my bike in almost 6 months.
You used to die a lot.
Yeah. That's why I had to stop, because I kept fucking hurting myself. And I was not able to walk for days. And that shit's not doable in New York.
No, I remember the pictures of the bruises.
Yeah, that was just one of the times. Yeah, actually, same day, was when I had my first 30-minute set. Fucking, I remained in shock until after my set. And that happens in the morning. Because I remember, everything was good, and I woke up the next morning, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
The fact that I didn't break any bones is very jarring.
Have you broken bones in your life?
Yeah.
Plenty? Like Jackie Chan level amount or no?
Well, I'm pretty sure, I don't want to sound like a hypochondriac, but I'm pretty sure I have, some kind of, Ehlers-Danlos thing where, your bones are harder to break because your tissue moves more. Because, I've been crushed by things, and I should have broken bones. I've only broken, I broke my toes, a finger. I did break my ankle or my foot on my just around my 21st birthday. So I was in a full fucking leg cast in a 4-story walk up in Gramercy. Fucking that shit sucked.
I've only broken the pinky on my right hand. And that was during kickball in 4th grade. And I remember it very distinctly because it was the day that
you made a promise.
Yeah, exactly. And I couldn't.
And you couldn't keep it.
So it was a thing where each kid got to be the captain of the kickball team. And it was my day that I finally got to be the captain of the kickball team, which means I got to pick all the people and everything. And it was the first play, or it was no, it was the second because I was whatever. Anyway, point is, ball went up in the air. I was going to catch it. And I was just a little bit off, and it hit my pinky, and that shit was just bent the fuck out. And I dislocated and broke it at the same time, which I don't know if you've ever done that, but they have to pop the dislocation in while it's broken, which is the most fucking painful thing.
No, but that's also why I think I have this disease, because again, I've just smashed things, and when I've broken bones, they've only been fractures.
Mm-hmm.
Because I broke my arm in field hockey. So I was like, hey, Sammy, see if you, I can put, my heel, in the hook of the field hockey stick, and we can, walk. Sammy was like, haha, and just flips the field hockey stick up, and I go down. I'm like, I'm not good.
Yeah. That's not good.
Yeah. I was like, I need to go to the hospital. Sammy was like, she's fine. I'm like, shut up, Sammy.
So you're resilient. You're strong. Even though you get into accidents here and there on the
I'm
bike.
not strong. My body's just made of fucking mushy goop.
But your bones are good.
No, my bones are bad. I have degenerative disc disease.
So then why aren't you like Mr. Glass and Unbreakable? What's the...
I'm always broken.
Okay.
That's why all I do is stand up. That's why I don't have other hobbies.
Fair enough.
I can't have that hobby.
Let's talk about stand up, because I met you through Backstage because I was looking for actresses for a project, and we met up, and I knew you did stand up, but I met you as a possible actress. And so like when I first met you, like we met at like coffee shop, it was just one of those things where like this happens occasionally. I've worked with like hundreds of people at this point. Occasionally you just meet somebody and it's just like you just
Vibes.
this is just a person that I know now. This
Vibes.
is like
Yep.
It was like I might as well have known this person for years.
Yeah, it's like this is my friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And that was great because like that's what you want if you're working on something, and because there's a chemistry there that can't be faked.
Especially with film.
Yeah. And it was just like, I don't know, it was a great moment. And like the project never came to be, like it just kind of fell apart. And I might still do it one day in some other form. I don't know. But it was just like we just knew each other now, and we were cool, and we were friends. And you had and still do have a open mic that you run every week, and you just like casually mentioned to me like, oh, you should come do the mic. And I hadn't done stand up in like 10 years, and my experiences doing stand up were like kind of like I didn't really like it.
Can I tell the rest of the story? So he
Yeah.
comes to my mic and he just literally destroys. Like everyone's bombing, fucking trying to get their new jokes, and he comes in, doesn't say anything to anyone, says hi to me, kind of like sheepishly, sits down, whatever. Goes on stage, kills.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, kills. And everyone was like, what the fuck
Yeah,
was
it
that
was
shit?
frightening.
It was like, I was like, Cody, what the fuck are you doing? Like, are you... Like, I almost lost respect for you for not understanding that you were that good at stand-up. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude? I was like, come back. Like,
Yeah.
I was just like, Jesus.
No, it was
Just-
weird. It was, I'll tell you my perspective from that. It was like I felt it. Like I wasn't like, it wasn't like it happened and I didn't realize. Like I realized there was something different. Like if nobody's ever like, because a lot of people weirdly haven't seen a lot of stand up in person, let's be honest. Mostly they watch like specials and stuff.
but if you want to see stand-up, go to New York because it's everywhere all the time. And I mean everywhere.
But what I mean is like when someone is killing, like there's something that changes about the room. Like you have to see it in person to know what that actually is like. And so like I was aware that that's what was happening. And I had, not to toot my own horn, but I had actually killed before, but that was like 10 years ago.
But I had killed before. So yeah. So you can't be charged now because it was 10 years ago.
Exactly. Statute of limitations.
Exactly.
But yeah, I didn't immediately come back after that because I was kind of like, it kind of scared me in a certain sense because I felt guilty. I felt like I hadn't been doing something that I clearly had talent for a very long time, and that made me feel a little guilty. I also felt like, all right, well, that's not going to happen every time. I knew that, and that's part of the process.
Yeah.
So I was like scared. And to be honest, this happened to me 10 years ago. It's like I was doing stand-up at an open mic, and the last time I ever did stand-up prior to doing it again 10 years later, I did kill. And like I stopped. Like I stopped because I killed. And I don't know what that says about me psychologically, but like...
Fear of failure?
I don't know if it's that. I think it's just like I felt like I beat the video game or something like of that room to a certain extent. It's like,
but why wouldn't you want to go to the next?
It's I'm just trying to analyze where I was coming from. Like I don't really know the answer, but like I can only describe the feeling of like, oh, I did so well here, so I don't need to come back. And I don't think I'm right in that regard. I don't think that's like me having wisdom.
You already had something going on too.
Yeah.
And comedy, I think, sorry for interrupting you, it's my ADHD. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. Fuck! What were we just talking about?
I already had something going on.
You already had something going on.
And other people don't? Or...
And... I lost it. Fuck.
I don't know.
I didn't take my Adderall today. And my brain, it's actually jarring how the thought will just poof. It's great. Especially when you're on stage. That's the best.
Yeah. That's the one thing I actually like hate about stand-up is like I don't like the feeling of like I don't know what I'm gonna say next.
Oh, I think I know.
Like
I think I might just hear me out. Maybe it's because you don't have as a filmmaker, that's your project. You have control of that.
Totally.
I mean, down to everything, how you want it to look, how you want it to feel every single time. And with that, it's solidified. So that film is going to be seen the same every single time, with that standard that you had. But with comedy, I've done this. I've done a set at one venue, destroyed, done the same set at a different place, bombed.
Yeah.
So it's like that you never, ever know. Like, ever.
No, it's
because you're not afraid of bombing, right?
No, I'm not afraid of bombing because like I
know some comics that still are, which is so stupid.
I find bombing, there's like a power to it in a weird way. Like it has weight. It's not emptiness. It's there's something happening in the room. So like I'm happy about that. Because like as a filmmaker, I'm not always trying to make people laugh, or I'm not always trying to make people cry or whatever. It's just like there's peaks and valleys that I play with over the course of a duration of a film. So like I think that's what makes me not scared of bombing for whatever reason.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but yeah.
That's why you're good. I mean, I'm not scared of bombing. People, I think it's so funny. People will be like, "Aren't you scared you're gonna bomb?" And I'm like, I cannot remember a time I ever got off stage after bombing and was like, "Oh no!" Like,
yeah,
I was like, "All right, on to the next. I just got to go to a different mic." If anything, the furthest I'll go from bombing is I'll just go to another mic.
Yeah, I would say the feeling that I get after it is I just want to get back on stage as soon as possible.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Yep, same.
So you look, I owe you everything in the world for getting me back into stand-up, even though it was as simple as you just saying like, "Hey, come do this thing." And I think that's weirdly sometimes in life that's all it takes for like life-changing moments. It's as simple as somebody saying, "Hey, come to this party," or "Hey, go to this thing," or whatever.
And now you come to the Merkin too, which is great. So now you have
exactly. I do at least 2 mics a week, and I'm loving it. I do it every week, and I'm always writing new stuff. I try and write like at least 5 or 10 minutes of like something each week.
Dude, that's so impressive. You always have new material.
Yeah.
Like I like that. It's really admirable. Fucking admirable.
Well, I never want to be the person that like, and I'm not even throwing shade. It's just I don't want to be the person that like somebody knows my act almost better than they know their own just because they've seen me every single week.
Well, okay, so there's something to that in comedy. You kind of, in a way, do like want people to know. Like if it's good, like you do want them to know your actual verbatim, word for word, because it means you have it together and tight, and you can go do it at clubs.
Sure.
I'm known for my skater joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone knows my skater man joke.
Yeah.
Like every comic I talk to. Because comedy is all about getting that rhythm and trying your best to make it the same. So I totally see where you're coming from when it comes to that. So this is what I do to like not do that. Tiny Cupboard.
Mm-hmm.
But hold on, can I grab my dog?
Yeah. She's grabbing her dog. Her dog is upset. Now we have the dog as well.
So what I do is, I don't know if you ever did the Tiny Cupboard, but the Tiny Cupboard,
I haven't been yet, but yes. Well, I just want to do everything. I will go at some point.
Yeah, it's ass, honestly. The Blue Room, it's like Tiny Cupboard became like a bigger comedy club, so they put the open mics in this like literal like studio, like box of a room. They like, don't fix the mics or the AC or anything, and it's always all dudes, and it'll always become like jerk off. I don't know. It's not a reliable place for at least me as a female comic to go and get and test out my jokes.
Yeah.
So I go there, and every time I go there, I practice my tight 5.
Okay.
But every time I go to other mics, I do different jokes, and I test out jokes, and I see, what works. But that way I'm still getting in. Sorry. But that way I'm still getting in my, my reps of my tight 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally get that. Like, I also go to so many mics.
Exactly. I'm only going to like 2.
Yeah, so that, I guess it does make sense on that end, but.
Well, I just feel like, I know at some point at a certain point you do have to do jokes a million times. Like that's not.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to like do like a Super Mario Brothers warp zone and like avoid that. I know I'll have to do that at some point, but like, you get into a rhythm for a while and then I'll get into a different rhythm for a while. And
Yeah,
like the
for sure,
rhythm,
for sure.
the rhythm I'm in right now that keeps me doing it for whatever reason is to come up with new material.
It gives you
every
something to look forward to, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to, okay, not having a 9 to 5 and having to schedule your own life is hard.
Mhm.
Like having shit like to look forward to. Like I'm honestly, I'm about to, the mic that I host, I'm about to fucking hand it off to somebody. I did work really hard and build up that mic.
It's really good though.
It's a really good mic and it's really popular.
And it's better when you're there.
Yeah, I know. Everyone else sucks at hosting, apparently.
I still want to try it sometime.
Fucking, yeah, no, absolutely. Like,
But your mic, if your mic is better than when you're there, you can't leave it.
I know. I kind of want to start charging
Whatever you need to do.
and see if like, I don't know if Roberto will be cool with that, but like, I'm just like, I'm at a point where it's like because I don't do material at my mics. Because for me, before I go on stage, like I need a minute with myself and then I can go and do stand up. But like if I'm running the mic, I'm in charge of everything in the room. So I don't have that minute.
Yeah.
To like clear my head, because if I clear my head, then something's gonna fucking fall apart. And with my limited amount of memory storage, that's not doable. So it's like I would rather be at another mic. And my mic is at a perfect time too, so everyone can make it at 7. Like I fought for that spot. So I think if I do eventually give it up, I want to like pass it on and like see, like, Rania who comes to the mics. I was like, oh, like if you want to like try guest hosting a couple times, turn to the Rania review. I named it after myself, so it still has to be called the Taylor Drew review, even if I'm not hosting it. Fucking
in memory of.
In memory of fucking. Yeah, but yeah, that's kind of my vibe with that. I feel like I'm moving past hosting. I like, it's just draining at this point. Should we close the door?
Yeah. Just because of the music. We're closing a door because someone's listening to music. Even though I'll probably edit it out, but this will make it easier. Yeah, that's great. Cool.
Yeah. So that's the jazz.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So let me tell you what I'm doing right now, writing process wise, and like, just because I don't know what your process is.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Like I have a document file on my computer. I have it broken down into 3 sections. Shit that like needs like barely any tweaking. Like I feel like it's done, and then that's a list of like jokes. Then I have stuff that like it's just not there yet, and then I have stuff that I haven't tried yet.
That's exactly what I have.
Okay, cool.
And in a Google Doc.
Great.
That's crazy.
That's amazing.
It's
so
3.
I wanted to know if it was like I was doing the right thing.
That's
like,
crazy. I actually don't know anyone else that does it, because everyone fucking shits on me because I use like the internet instead of having my fucking little stand-up book. I'll bring my other phone on stage and I'll like look at it from there or whatever. But everyone gives me shit for that. I'm like, guys, I've lost my stand-up book before, and it like a year of work gone. Like
yes.
So
like, and also like the other thing that I do is that I have just a cheap little memo pad.
Yes.
And so what I do, which is fun for me, is like I'm doing your thing tonight. We're going to her mic right after this. This is my set for that mic. When I do it, I circle which bits that I did. Then I rip it off and then just put it in like a shoebox or whatever. And then I know like, okay, so there's 60 pages or whatever on this like memo pad. Once I hit 60, it's like, yay, like I did stand up 60 times.
Oh, that's so cool.
And so like it's always the first page because I ripped it out.
Oh.
I don't have to like flip through anything. And then if I lose this, it doesn't matter because I only lost like 1 page's worth of whatever. The reason why I do it also is because for some reason, so like when I killed that time, part of the bit was that I was reading something off of my phone.
Yeah.
I only want to be looking at my phone if it's like part of a bit. That's just me. Like if it's a prop.
Yeah.
Reason. if it's not, I want to be looking at a pad for whatever. That's just me. That's
Yeah, well, I mean, if I'm doing a show, I'll always have it on the table. I won't be like holding it up.
Mhm.
But you'll definitely catch me with my phone in my hand.
Yeah.
But it's also like people. There's this one comic who's kind of new who like I overheard being like, yeah, Taylor's like not that good at comedy. I'm like, you've only ever seen me do open mics.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I'm like, if you've ever, sorry, I'm like, if you see me do a show and then you think I suck at stand up, fine, that's your opinion. But like, we're at fucking practice. Like,
Yeah. Absolutely.
like that's crazy.
It'd be like saying that you couldn't box if they just saw you like practicing on like a, a whatever.
Yeah, it was like, and I know of two comics who think that, but they're both very stunted with their comedy because they kind of just can't get it together
Mhm.
in a way. Like they don't write out their sets ever.
Mm.
Like they don't plan before they go on stage, and they like think they're like, oh, like you need to do that. It's like, no, dude. Like like as fun as it is to riff, sometimes it's like you're putting on a show. Like the goal is to put on a show for somebody.
Yeah.
People to pay to see a show. Like you don't. Like you wouldn't pay to go see a singer-songwriter that had no songs written and just a guitar and them just fucking making that shit up. It's like, okay, cool. For watching this person just work shit out, like this is horseshit.
Yeah. It's there's a room for improvisation in anything, whether it be music or comedy and stuff, and there's room for crowd work and stuff like that. But like I'm of the same mind where like
you need to have an outline.
Part of the beauty of it is that you did write something. Like you thought of something and you wrote it down, even if it's part of something or whatever. But like
that's why just because you're the funny friend doesn't mean you can do stand up.
Yeah. I like writing. I've been doing creative writing since I was like 13. So it's like the thing that I've noticed is like, you know how people say like, oh, it takes 10 years to get good at like stand up or whatever.
10,000 hours, but it's changing. Right. It's changing.
Yeah, okay.
It's changing. And sorry, I totally interrupted.
No. So people say that, and like I've always heard in regards to stand up, like you're gonna suck for the first however many years.
I've heard that too, yeah.
All that shit. And like, sure, there's truth to that, but for some reason I feel like because I've done so much creative writing, those muscles are strong. And I've noticed with friends of mine who do stand-up comedy, sometimes when they start doing stand-up, that's the first time they've ever attempted creative writing at all in their life. Like they're starting from zero, and it makes complete sense why it would take years and years and years if you're starting from like, you've never written creatively ever.
We've never performed. Yeah. Like I came from 10 years of doing acting stuff. Like
exactly.
Like, it was just, and like, I totally understand. Like and that does make sense thinking about it. If you have no performance experience at all, or fucking like not, I guess stage / charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess it could be learned in stand up, but like if you do acting and stuff, like you've already you know how to like switch it on.
Yeah, it's just a part of yourself you can access. Like
I guess it's like a stand up comedy. It's like a toolkit with all these tools, and like we just went into it we already came with our own tools, some of them.
Yeah.
So
and it makes certain things about it way easier.
Way easier.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing clubs, and I remember the first time I did a club in Manhattan, I was only, I think like 9 months in, but like it goes to show, it's just fucking,
you
have that shit. Fucking, I haven't done a club in a while because it's festival season. Drunken Stoner Festival. I'm sober, straight edge sober. They don't know.
As am I. Yeah.
They don't know that.
They don't need to know. They just need to be entertained, I guess.
Fucking, I had a friend that did, and apparently it's like really intense. Like they really do get fucked up. They're so bad at answering emails too. I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah, checks.
Like, I hope they don't die before the festival. Like, God.
Yeah, let's talk about not doing those things for a sec. Because like I I'll tell you straight up the reason why I don't and have never is because,
You've never.
well, I don't want to say everything never, but in general, never. But the reason why some might call this like narcissism or arrogance, but like for me, it's not that. It's I've always wanted my creative ideas to be able to be traced back to me and not whatever substance I was on. Because like if somebody likes something, they're trying to look for an excuse or a reason why they liked it. And like a lot of times people get asked, what were you smoking when you came up with blah, blah, blah? And I like to be able to say, I wasn't. And not have to have a caveat of like, okay, sometimes I do, because then they're like, oh yeah, see, I knew that opened your mind in certain ways. I always wanted a clean conduit as far as myself, as far as like creatively. And that's just my own thing. I just always wanted to get the credit. Not necessarily that it came from me, because I don't really truly believe it comes from me. I think I'm like an antenna for something. Like I think I
think I'm like maybe God, but not an artist.
But I think art is, you've had fully formed jokes pop into your head. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
You didn't write that. You received that.
That's true. My entire skate that came to me, like I was just like, I like sat up and I was like, fuck.
That's what I mean about like being an antenna.
You can't ollie, you can't come in me? Are you kidding me?
That, and in linguistically, it's perfect. You can't ollie, you can't come with me. It just sounds...
Come in me.
Come in me.
Come on me.
Come on. Whatever. The point is, it has a melodicness to it. I do think that in some way we are antennas.
The comedy gods.
Yes, comedy gods. But yeah, so that's what I mean. Is like I don't like when things get blamed on cigarettes or alcohol or weed. Even though I will admit there was a lot of great writing by chain smokers.
I love cigarettes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Look, I fucking love The Twilight Zone. Rod Serling was smoking like 6 packs a day.
Oh man, I love cigarettes, dude. Fuck.
It's good.
I was a heroin addict, and I'm talking about cigarettes like this.
Yeah.
Fuck, I love cigarettes. Dude.
Yeah, so I never smoked a cigarette, but I show respect for what it's brought.
You've never smoked a cigarette?
No.
Oh, my... Bro, oh my God.
Yeah, I have a hard line against doing anything.
Dude, this is why I feel like we vibe, because I will do everything immediately without thinking.
Okay.
Because that's why I can't drink. Because if I have one, I'm waking up in Chinatown. Like, it's not like I can't just like have one drink and be like, oh, I should stop. Like, I'm so fucking impulsive. Like, imagine how alcohol makes me.
Okay.
Like, being as violently impulsive, not violent, but like incredibly impulsive and like strange and already out of the box, with alcohol inebriating that, I just get fucking worse. And I do create like stuff that doesn't make sense. Like I guess or whatever, fucking, and I drink too much and it's just fucking, it just ruins my goddamn life. And then I'm like, let's try PCP. It's fucking, it just leads to everything. Fucking, that's why I don't think I've ever written anything good drunk either. Fucking, I'm too busy crying and trying to fight men that are 5 times my size.
Yeah, I've never been drunk. I've had alcohol,
oh my God, dude, it's awesome.
No, I don't. I don't know. I've.
It was at least from what I remember.
Yeah.
Being like, oh shit, this is awesome. I want to keep getting drunk. Yeah, but
there are a lot of people that enjoy being drunk.
But I can't handle it. I can't. Like, I cannot. If we were in class and one of us had to take home the worksheet to bring back the next day, if you gave that to me, you're never seeing it again.
Right.
I'm never seeing it. It's gone. So I just gotta fucking... I have to, like, structure my world around, like, me. Like, current me has to fucking always fucking deal with dumb toddler Taylor that's trucking behind.
Okay.
So I know if I can't just, like, dip my toe in something. But that's also why I will try anything that's like not drugs or alcohol, because I'm like, I want to feel something.
But that's like great. Like you're harnessing the power to some extent. It's like you're not letting it run away with you. You're kind of like, because yeah, trying anything, there's so many things that should fall under that category of like things to try and shit. But, drugs and alcohol can be dangerous. I'm not the first one to say that. I lost a good friend of mine to heroin.
I lost a bunch of friends to heroin.
That sucks, dude.
It really does.
I remember my last conversation with him, and it was the day I found out that he had been doing heroin for the past 10, 15 years.
They're
I had
sneaky.
no idea. They're fucking sneaky, dude.
I fucking.
If you're listening to this right now, you probably know somebody's doing heroin and you have no idea.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And it's not your friends that sleep all the time.
No.
That's kind of what
My final conversation with him, he was doing the addict thing of like, yeah, I'm just gonna, I'll just figure it out, and I'll get. There's this program that I want to do. I don't want to do this other program because it's like super intensive, and I don't have as much freedom. I want to do the program where I have a little bit more freedom, and like everything's gonna be fine. So like, yeah, man, thanks for reaching out. And blah blah blah. That was the end of the conversation.
Mhm.
A couple weeks later, fucking dead.
Yep.
Yep.
It's like, well, sometimes I'll be like, it's not that I like. Anyone can do whatever they want, but like, that's just kind of the reality of that kind of shit. And any drug is a gateway drug. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, if you're doing something to make you feel different, it's a drug, except for Lexapro. God damn it. I need my therapist to call in my refill. I have been so sad. I wrote 2 full songs
Oh my god.
and recorded them. That's the, like, you have to be so sad to do that. No drugs, no alcohol. I could have gone on a walk.
So you find that Lexapro works for you?
Yeah. I'm like slowly trying to get off. I'm just like I'm very lonely right now in my life.
Okay.
Because all I do is like go to open mics. Like I don't have anything like consistent. So I'll need to be on it at some point. So right now is a point that I need to be on it. Like there are also points in my life where like, I'm not saying I need this to be happy, but like I'll be like in a relationship. Like I won't need my Lexapro. Like, but I think it's just like, I feel like it's just so I don't kill myself when I'm alone.
Okay.
It's just a babysitter. Because I spent all of my 20s figuring out who I was, like not drinking, like locking myself in my room, just like looking up stuff, like how my brain works. Because my mom put me on medication when I was little, and like I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't understand why my childhood was so bad. I spent my 20s like grieving, like figuring out who I am, what I like, so I could be like a whole person. And I never wanted anyone around. Like I was a total loner and I loved it. But now I'm like, kind of like you, was like, I finished the game.
Okay.
Like now I want to show people the game.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I get it.
It's like but it's just crazy. I used to just be like, fucking leave me in my room. I'll go to work. I'll come back. Fuck, don't talk to me. And now it's like, I learned it all. Like
Yeah.
I got it. I didn't learn it all, but I know the things I can do. I know the things that I cannot do. And I know, like, I was just so fucking lost when I moved to New York just because I wasn't able to like explore anything or find anything about myself until I was like 18. So now that I'm 30 and like I know what's up, I'm just like, all right, who's like, I built this really cool car. Who wants to come take a ride?
Yeah. So like with film and everything, like I've been making films for like 15 years or whatever. And like the thing that I found most annoying about making movies, even though there's so much that I love, is that there's no audience. You throw these things out into the ether, and 0.1% of the time you get feedback, even if people like something.
Do you think that's like because of this time and age and the
yeah, that's part of it. But it's also the nature of the medium is that like, unless you're screening your films constantly, you're never accessing what I can access just by going to your mic. And so through doing stand-up, I've been able to experience something that I've wished I could experience doing movies, but couldn't because it's just not the nature of it. Now, like I get that instant feedback and it's just so it's done so much for me, like psychologically, and like just I'm in a better place.
It's like taking
as a stand-up
fucking
comedian.
hits, dude. It
Yeah.
literally getting off stage after killing a set is like fucking shooting heroin.
Yeah.
It is just like, fuck. Like, I'm someone that is, and for reference, when I say suicidal, I mean suicidal in the way of if there's a light switch right there and I could flick it, 100% I would do it. But fucking, that's just hard, killing yourself. Like,
Oh my God. I can't believe you
it's
used
a lot of work.
that. I've used that before.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes sense. But like, I'm just so suicidal. Like, I'm never not in the mood to die. Like, I'm never like, please keep me alive. Like always, like if someone was like, hey, real quick, it's either you die or your friend, I'd be like, fucking, I volunteer as tribute immediately. Like,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
go. The second I get off stage, I have like 5 seconds of where I don't fucking feel bad.
Mm.
And I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And
you
it's
just
like,
want to be here.
yeah. And it makes you want to work harder. And it makes you like want to, and I burn myself out sometimes. Like I've really burnt myself out this past month, honestly. But yeah, it makes you want to work harder and then fucking get better. And the thing about stand-up though is like there's like no limit.
No.
Like it really doesn't. There's so many paths you can take. Like the limit just doesn't exist. Lindsay Lohan.
Creating is definitely the thing in my life, whether it be film or stand-up, that keeps
It's all I want to do. It's all I want to do.
It keeps me wanting to be here. It's the one thing I do that makes me want to be here. I think that there's two types of people in the world. I think there's people who can't even conceive of killing themselves, and I almost feel bad for them to a certain extent. And then there's people who, if there was a button, you would just press it. And I don't even think that's like a negative, and I don't think that's like means you will. I think it's just a superpower in a weird way, because there's this saying that's like a classic like Buddhist teaching, which is if you meet the Buddha in the road, kill him. And the
Buddha told you to do that?
Yes. So what that means is if somebody tells you they're the Buddha, they're lying. And also you should be so resolute and you should be so strong in your convictions that you're not going to bow to anything to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
So I see the philosophical, psychological implications of having the capacity for suicide as it's a certain thing of like, if you're going to put me in a confine where you say, if you press this button, you can kill yourself, I'm going to press the button because fuck you to a certain extent. There's something defiant about it.
Oh, not me. I'm just like, I want out.
That's fine. That's fine. But the way I come from it is that I'm very resistant to man-made confines to a certain extent. I'm in this world, but not of it to a certain extent. Like I
AKA
hate,
fuck authority.
Yes, I hate all that shit. You know, that's the punk rock in me. That's the punk rock in you for sure. So yeah, I think the desire to leave to a certain extent is the same as my desire to just leave a room that like I'm just not feeling to a certain extent. I just don't like when things are set up in a way that like I'm just like, fuck this. I don't know.
I'm just like fucking.
That's all right.
Like, well, I think it's funny though, because you and I always come to the same conclusion, but from different avenues.
Yes, I think that's why we get along.
Yeah, like because for me it wouldn't be like because fuck you. It'd be like, oh god, sick. Like
yeah.
Now I don't have to do anything. Fuck yeah. Like I don't even really like me that much. Like. It's all fake it till you make it. Like, fuck, especially if you're a woman. Holy shit. Like, I fucking hate myself, dude. But, like, if you fucking, I mean, you know me. You see how I move through the world. It doesn't really seem like I hate myself.
No.
Like, but I sometimes don't leave the house because I'm like, I'm the ugliest person that's ever lived. If someone sees me, they're going to throw up. Like, and that's my own problem, obviously, working on it. But
luckily, this is an audio only.
I am aware. Yeah, thank God.
We can make sure
to censor over my face.
Yeah.
Don't even imagine me, or you'll throw up.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way. Like I went through, without getting into details, like I went through a very traumatic relationship thing in the past like X amount of months, like 6 months, and like the thing that hasn't the biggest scar from it for me is that I've never felt uglier in my fucking life.
Yeah.
Because just going through it, it just made me feel like the ugliest person in the world, and like, oh, nobody's gonna ever be attracted to me ever. Like that's over, and that's fuck, that scar hurts, dude.
It's well, mine comes from my entire childhood, my never being allowed at family things because my stepmom was embarrassed of me, or my dad no one ever wanted me around. And like I just never fit in with everyone, and like I was they let me know that I was a burden for being alive, and this is gross, but like if I got all prettied up and like someone said, "Oh, Taylor looks very pretty," in front of someone, and then my dad would be like, "Thanks, that's my daughter," and like that would be great. But otherwise, I was just an ugly piece of fucking shit. So like that, it truly never leaves you.
Yeah.
It truly you can at least for me, because that was the first 18 years of my entire life. I think I couldn't really even go on a date till I was 26.
Damn.
Because I was so self-conscious all the time. Because I guess in the back of my brain, it was like, hey, if you move to the left a little weird, or if your thigh looks a little funny, your dad's throwing you out of the house. Fucking you're no more, you can't come to Easter. And now we don't speak at all, which is the best.
Yeah.
Because who the fuck needs that? It's very freeing, but it's very lonely. So it's but it does come with I do gotta say, I pump out content and am unapologetically me because of that. Because I don't have anybody that I'm trying to impress. I don't have anybody who I'm worried about judging me. Because if those guys are judging me, who the fuck are those guys?
Yeah.
I don't fucking you're not my dad. So you know what I mean? Fucking
yeah.
Granted,
my retardation currently is
my retardation of the day
is that I think that the only chance that I will ever have to be in love again and be loved by somebody again is if they adore my work to a certain extent, and that it will never happen because they're attracted to me physically. That's my personal retardation at this moment.
My retardation
and it's hard to shake.
Is I've never been in love or have someone love me back ever.
Jesus.
Ever in my life. I've had one boyfriend and he beat the fuck out of me during COVID. Yeah. So I'm still figuring that. And at 30, it's not stressful because I'm not on a hunt for a boyfriend. I don't have a fucking net with me and shit. It's not I'm too old to know that fucking being a desperate little bitch and seeking out a relationship is not going to get you anything.
Yeah.
You have to become the best version of you.
Yeah, to a certain extent, my retardation is valid and intellectual to a certain extent because yes, the way to find people, whether they're friends or they're lovers or
not even find, just
well, you have to beam something.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Rejection also sucks because getting ghosted sucks. Oh my god.
Dude, I would look. So I'm back on the whatever.
Dude, I just got back on them 2 days ago.
Oh, I wasn't talking about the apps, but I was talking about.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I was gonna say back on the prowl because it was just such a funny.
I just broke back out my binoculars.
No, so what I mean is that so I asked two people literally to just the most innocuous go out,
shoot
whatever,
shoot your shot. Fucking that's what I did, and then we hooked up, and then he ghosted.
I have to tell you what happened though.
Sorry.
Within the span of a week, okay, it was I asked two people. No, it was 2 weeks or whatever it was. Anyway, I asked one person, just shooting my shot, not in a creepy way, just in a hey, do you want to go see a movie or something sometime or whatever.
It's so funny with not in a creepy way after everything they say.
Yeah. Both times, these two different people completely ignored what I had said and continued the conversation as though it didn't even happen. I didn't even know that was a thing because I've been out of the dating game for so long. I didn't know that was an acceptable mode of communication in the world.
It's not, and there are some only a couple people like I live with someone like that.
Fucking horrible.
It
hurt worse than like just pure ghosting. It was like, oh, I'm not even going to acknowledge what you said. I'm just going to continue the conversation.
See, that's
And I was just like, holy shit, this is like a new paradigm that I'm just not privy to, and I hate it.
okay. So you weren't even no. We're not
Okay.
feeling bad for you.
Okay.
I'm this. Yeah, I felt ghosted because she didn't respond to me verbally.
No, I've been ghosted.
This
in other
guy
ways, too.
fucked me and then didn't talk to me.
Yeah, I don't like that either. That's horrible.
fucking yeah. My shit worse. Fucking so sad. And fucking he like maybe he was doing that too to me. I didn't notice.
Mhm.
Fucking yeah, that shit sucks. And not knowing why sucks even more.
Oh, yeah.
It hurts. Sorry, I want to write that joke down.
Go for it. Is that your doc? Your
Yeah, this is just like my scribble pad.
cool. I'm going to take a sip of water while you're typing. I have my water right next to your thing of 409. I got to make sure that like I grab the right thing to drink from.
When you're unscrewing a spray bottle.
Mm.
One of my notes is, what the fuck is hockey? And I know exactly what I'm going to talk about because they send you to like fake jail in a game. What?
But also, do you know this thing about hockey? I don't want to poison the well or whatever too much, but like of like what you're working on. But I didn't know this for
I don't know anything about hockey, and everything
Okay.
I'm learning is weird.
for my entire life thus far.
This
I
actually
did not know that you can only be on the ice for like a minute or a half or like you'll die. Like that's why they like swap people out constantly. I thought you were like on the ice for like, oh, a period or whatever. I didn't realize that they have to constantly
like the floor is
change out
lava.
the fucking guys like every minute or two, because if they don't, the fucking game can't exist because it's too difficult.
Really?
Yes. You can only be on the ice for like 2 minutes because your body will not be able to do an entire NHL schedule. Like it's impossible. So these guys that are on the ice, they're like doing their thing, then they go and sit for 2 minutes and like recover and drink water, and then they go back
Because
on the ice.
ice skating's so hard.
It's so fucking grueling that the NHL wouldn't even be possible if it wasn't that case. People would be like dying on the ice just from exhaustion. Isn't that crazy? I feel like you should lead with that as a piece of information.
I don't even fully understand it because
You have to take breaks every 2 minutes.
Okay, so but the reason you have to take breaks is because
It's so hard.
it's so hard on the.
It's like an Olympic. It's you know
What
like
the fuck are
swimmers
ice
swim.
skaters doing?
I don't fucking know.
They just fucking
But
raw
they're-
dog it, no rules.
Their routines are only like 3 or 4 minutes if they're doing that stuff.
Yeah, but I've seen ice skating movies where the mom is like, "You need to win this for the family," and
True.
they are on the ice nonstop.
Yeah. But isn't that crazy? You can only do it for like a.
Men are
couple minutes.
such fucking pussies. Men are such pussies. All right, guys, only 2 minutes because it's like really, really hard. So like, well, but
You might have to incorporate
this
that.
fucking ballerina over here is like I've been practicing for like 47 hours. I've not gotten off this ice, and he's like, "It's been 35 seconds, coach. I need out." It's like, what? That can't be real.
It's real. It's 100% real.
Oh,
I had no
my
idea.
God.
I've watched so much hockey and I never even knew that because I'm not like a real fan, I guess. But that's a thing, dude. It's fucking crazy. It's like
because
as
your
a
little
sport-
feeties will hurt.
I know. As a sport, it almost shouldn't exist. It's so difficult.
You know what? This makes fucking sense. I tattoo a man and they're fucking like. I'm tattooing a woman that just dead eyes.
Yeah.
I'm like, you good? Yeah. Do you want lidocaine? No.
Is
Yeah.
there a part of the body that's like particularly difficult to get tattooed? Like particularly painful, or is it kind of all the same?
Is there a part of the body that for me tattooing it is hard or
Answer both.
so
Yeah. I meant the painful.
any fleshy, very, very fleshy part, like if like your ass would be super hard to tattoo.
Mine in particular, or just any
just
of these?
yours.
Okay.
Everyone else is very easy. well,
Your
like
giant
fucking,
fleshy ass.
your
would be
giant
very-
fucking. I cannot. I will not tattoo a big booty Latina. That would impossible. Cut that. Like any thing because you have to stretch the skin when you tattoo,
Right.
and like when you're stretching skin that's like moving, I'm like trying to example me. I'm like I don't.
She's a very skinny lady. For
Mhm.
those listening,
It's a lot because it's all skin and fat and it's moving around, but when it's like something that's over muscle, because like if it was a tight ass,
okay,
then that would be easier. But it has to be like the closer the skin is to the muscle, it's like trying to write on a piece of paper without a clipboard.
got it.
So yeah, that's hard.
So if an ass tattoo is like really detailed, is it all the more impressive?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, fuck.
that's interesting. So if somebody's like really good at tattooing asses, it's like they're the Michael Jordan of tattooing.
I mean, for me, at least that's my opinion. It might not be it for everybody.
That's my opinion.
Fucking
I'm having that opinion starting now.
good. Fucking, I'm glad you could be swayed so easily. I could be making this up now. And the tattoo that hurt the most was the inside of my arm.
Do you actually know how many tattoos you
I don't know.
have?
I don't know.
What's your guess?
I genuinely don't know. And if I ever start counting, I'm gonna forget what I'm doing in the middle of counting.
Okay.
Like I don't know. Also, like what even counts is like I have so many little teeny tiny ones. That like, does that count as a tattoo? Like,
Yeah, if it's just like a dot or two, like what is that?
yeah, like does each dot count as like, you know, it's like what is? I don't even.
How old were you when you got your first one?
Man, I used to put lotion on. I think I'm like 90. What?
How old were you when you got your first one?
18.
Okay. And was that like, did you choose it specifically? Like, I'm 18, I'm going to get a tattoo? Or
No, I never meant to be a tattooed person.
What got you into it?
The punk scene.
Okay.
Fucking people are free tattoos. I'm an apprentice.
Oh, there you go.
And then I was like, this shit's kind of cool. And like there's a lot of adrenaline involved in the act of tattooing. So it's like very like cool for me because I'm sober. So like fucking something about like the rush of like
Yeah.
tattooing. It's like, it's great. The fucking make it or break it kind of thing. Because it's on a person's body forever.
Yeah. My only hesitation on getting tattoos is that I have eczema and like I don't know how I'll react. And like
Oh, dude.
the idea in my head of getting something on my body that I would have to remove to stop the eczema reaction like freaks me out. Like I just can't get over that hump intellectually.
That makes sense, but it's not true.
Are you
Like
sure?
I'm
I've heard that.
no, I'm 100% positive.
Yeah?
I'm positive. It's not gonna. The only reason that would ever happen is like maybe don't get red tattoos because red ink is like not great.
Really? Okay.
I only tattoo.
I would only get vegan ink. I know.
Yeah, vegan ink is so fucking hard to tattoo with.
Really?
Oh my god, yeah.
Why?
Fuck, I don't know. It just doesn't fucking hold on to the goddamn needle, and
The
just
fuck?
fucking. Yeah, I like tried to like do it myself, and I just ended up basically scraping my leg, and I'm like, all right,
Ugh.
I don't use vegan ink, but I use dynamic. It's like an industry standard. It's not.
Mhm.
It's not anything crazy. Like, yeah, no, that makes sense though. Before I even knew I had lupus, fucking that would probably scare me because lupus comes with a bunch of skin problems.
Mm.
Like, but I am very vain for reasons that I've just explained. So like, I really try to stay the fuck on top of that shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, I have so many scars all over my back, like on my face and stuff. It's so I hate looking in the mirror.
Yeah, I hate having skin shit. That's one of the things that I like
Well, I
hate
have
about being alive is
scars on my face, and I just can't don't have money to make them go away. And it's just like that sucks. That sucks, dick. But yeah, if I can get tattoos and have a condition where I can get flare-ups, like 'cause I'm on an injectable medication now, but I have a skin condition also where it's like every follicle of hair that I have is prone to becoming a boil.
Mm.
So I was pretty fucked up for a little while. Like,
fuck, dude.
Yeah, but I still had tattoos. It's just the ink. If anything was gonna fuck with you, it would be there was like bad ink, and it would be like in your lymph nodes.
Hmm.
because eczema is autoimmune.
Yeah.
So it would be something. I mean, sometimes actually, tattoos of mine will get like raised and like itchy just like randomly because my immune system's like, whoa, what's this?
Mhm.
But I also have lupus, which is literally the disease that attacks its own immune system.
Yeah.
So, fucking, yeah.
Yeah, I have eczema and a form of alopecia, and they both suck. But the eczema is like way worse.
I don't know why the fuck my hair's falling out. Probably because of my giant umbrella thing.
I have the one where like just patches of like your
Alopecia areata.
The what?
Alopecia areata.
That sounds right. Yeah. So like on my legs, or like I'm not gonna show you, but like on my legs right now, there'll be like just a patch, just like bare on my like leg hair, and it's like stress induced. And sometimes like it'll happen on my like face too, where like I would normally have a beard. I'll just get stressed out, and all of a sudden like I'll wake up and there'll just like be a patch missing like on my face. It's like, all right, guess I'm shaving everything.
Damn, that's interesting.
Yeah, it sucks. I hate it. I didn't even know that I had it until very recently. I thought that was just like what hair does.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was like, "Oh, hair! Isn't it funny how hair does that?" And then I like realized, like, "Oh no, I actually have something."
My hair is my biggest insecurity. Because I have been bleaching the fuck out of it for so long that it's just breaking off. Because like if I want to be blonde, I gotta bleach it, and it just breaks, and my hair just keeps getting shorter, and I'm like, I fucking hate this shit.
Yeah.
So I've been letting my roots grow out forever. I don't know how long I'm gonna do it for.
Yeah, hair is like that's been a big point of anxiety because like I have like a lot of balding like on my head, and like I do certain things with how I cut my hair to like kind of like cover it up and stuff, and I wear hats a lot and shit. But like it's definitely like one of the reasons why I feel like unlovable or whatever is like I'm just some bald asshole. Like I just feel, you know what I mean? Like
Well,
I
if
just
it makes you feel any
unlovable.
better, fucking, I've seen the hottest girls date the most.
No, I know that. I'm just I'm talking about
You never
like,
see it the other way around though.
yeah.
So I'm just fucking.
Yeah, it's definitely the bias is definitely one sided in that regard.
Oh yeah, no question.
Yeah, absolutely.
One time I wore a bunch of makeup to the Merkin, and I started to bomb, and I was like, oh, it's because I'm too pretty. Is that why, guys? It's because I'm pretty now. That makes sense. That makes sense. Sorry, guys, I'm too hot. I'll get off stage.
Yeah.
No, my jokes just weren't working.
No, it's just a weird thing. It's like I have like a friend who does the hair system thing where like you get like do you know what that is? Do women know what hair systems are?
No.
Oh my God. There's a lot of them out there. And okay, so hair systems are like the evolution of what like a wig is. So it's like it's hair attached to like a fake skin that just goes as like a layer on your head, and you just glue it down and you change it like every 2 months or so. And it's almost undetectable unless it's put on wrong. You can't tell that it's even there. So there's a lot of guys you've probably known and met that like have a hair system. Are you seriously you don't know what a hair system is? It's crazy. Basically, everybody in Hollywood has a hair system to some extent. And
I've heard of transplants.
No, this is different. It's not a transplant. It's just like it's a very realistic looking wig. Wholesale, they're about like $90 each, but like they're usually sold for like $300 or $400.
Like a toupee?
Yeah, it's like a toupee, but it's like attached to like you're putting like a layer of fake skin over your skin where there's baldness, and then there's hair attached to that, and it just you could run your hands through it.
Swimming.
Yeah, you would not even know it's there. Yeah, it's crazy. So you shave if like that area isn't perfectly bald, you shave it so it's perfectly bald, then you like put it down on top of it.
Like the Menendez brothers?
I don't know.
Oh my God, that was one of the one of them had a toupee.
Okay. Well, this is like next evolution. I'm amazed women don't know that this exists because this is all men think about in all the ads that men get. Is for hair systems.
That's crazy.
I guarantee you know people with hair systems.
That's wild.
Yes. Yeah. So like for me, it's like if I ever had money, that would be like the first fucking thing I would get because I would just alleviate that anxiety
Yeah.
immediately. And like that's been an anxiety for me since I was like 18 years old. It's
Dude,
like,
when I got my fake tits, my confidence high was
Yeah.
fucking whole different person. Like whole different
it
fucking
makes sense. Yeah.
the light in my eyes. Like, oh my God.
The
Like
light in your
fucking
eyes. Yeah.
people used to tell me my eyes were black. I'm not kidding. And now I tell people, oh, my eyes are so dark, they're black. They're like, no, they're brown.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, before people were like, your eyes are black. That's horrifying. I'm like, fuck.
And the fake tits changed everything.
Dude, yeah. Are you? Oh my God. Like, fuck. Having no, like, I mean, I had no tits. Like,
Okay.
like if I was bloated, my stomach would go out further than my fucking tits.
Oh no.
Yeah. Fucking, Like, sex, fuck. Cover
like
your
the-
fucking eyes, brother. No. Yeah.
That's like the Mexican thing where like
I
the
used to
chicks will have like big guts and then the
The
tits,
fajas?
the little tits will sit on top of the big gut. You ever see that when you're walking around?
Yeah. That was me.
Yeah.
That was me, but it wasn't just because I was overweight.
Okay.
That's fucking, yeah. I would gain weight, little tits. Okay.
Have you seen like I don't know if you would have seen this, but there's like this is almost like pre-meme, but there was like an anime panel or from like a manga. It was like a panel where this chick was explaining that small tits are actually bigger than big tits because they are part of a larger implied circle mathematically. Do you know?
Sure, it makes sense. My tits were so small that I can't feel my nipples anymore because they had to go so far away from my body.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Well,
like,
I will send you this image because it's hilarious. But it's like an anime chick explaining with like everything that's like actually like if you have large tits, that's the entire circle. So it's smaller than if you have. If you actually like big tits, you should like small tits because a small tit is part of a larger implied circle in like an invisible line circling around. I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but it's hilarious and it's a great meme.
all I know is I had scoliosis and I had small tits, so I just looked fucking.
You had hot girl's disease, scoliosis. I've never known an ugly girl with scoliosis.
Really?
Every hot girl has scoliosis. Do you not know that?
Really?
In my life,
Dude, I am so self-conscious about how I fucking look like a question mark all the time. That's like one of my jokes because I got fake tits that didn't help with my scoliosis.
Mhm.
So now I look like a question mark all the time. Like, why?
No, scoliosis is a hot chick's disease.
What?
Absolutely.
Fuck.
Dude, that's real.
Well, fucking, I got it down bad. Like,
Have you ever known an ugly girl with scoliosis?
I don't think about women that often that I can do a recall of a woman with scoliosis.
Fair enough. But I've known like
That's how I know I'm fucking
6
straight.
to 10 scoliosis hot chicks in my life. Never one of them ugly. I don't think it affects the ugly female. I think it's specifically a hot chick's disease.
At least fucking. Maybe it's because beauty is pain and having scoliosis is so constantly painful. Like I'm in excruciating pain sitting down.
God damn.
Yeah, but it's just but life is. Like, I can't.
I was talking to someone maybe like 6 months ago who had scoliosis who like was explaining to me like the brace is kind of bullshit.
I never even got one.
Yeah. But apparently if you do get it, it's like I always heard like, oh,
Only
you
if
get the
you're
brace
young.
and it fixes it.
If you're young,
And
yeah.
it's like, it doesn't really fix it. It's kind of like the thing with braces where like you have to wear a retainer for the rest of your life.
Because your DNA just keeps going, moving it back,
Yes.
moving it back, moving it back. Yep.
By the way, I didn't even know that braces thing until recently. Like I didn't know that like, oh, after you get braces, you have to wear a retainer for the rest of your life.
Did you ever have braces?
No, I never had braces.
Yeah,
Do I look like I have fucking braces? Like
I don't know, fucking.
That's another thing I'm I've never been so open on a podcast ever about like shit I'm self-conscious about.
You're fucking
Teeth?
Taylor Drew, fucking the charisma cat.
I feel like I can finally, yeah. So hair, skin, teeth, those are the top 3.
So everything that covers my body.
Yeah. The shell.
So everything that's not inside my body.
Yeah, hair, skin, teeth. Those are my 3 anxiety, like self-conscious things.
I worked. My teeth are perfect, so I don't have that.
Yeah.
Sorry, your teeth are fine.
Yeah.
Fucking. I don't get when people have like fucking fucked up yellow ass teeth. I don't get that.
That's weird. Yeah, I had a friend once that like the yellowest teeth.
It's
I've
just like,
ever seen.
dude, it's like fucking that doesn't bother you? Like,
I don't get it. And I've known women with crazy yellow teeth too.
and
actually.
I drink out of straws because it makes your teeth yellower if you don't.
Oh, word?
With colored sodas and and I drink coffees and sodas and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, I don't drink any of that shit.
Yeah, I've never heard of water, honestly. I have cotton mouth for my fucking blood pressure medication. Love that.
Mhm.
But I just fucking dog it. I should chew gum on stage. I should do that again.
As like a character, the gum chewing lady.
Well, I would not to sound cocky, but I would be getting the pauses between laughs would be really long. So it made me look like I was doing something. Like, I'm just.
Yeah, I've never tried it. I wonder if it would change my rhythm.
But also for me, it's because I get dry mouth because of my fucking stupid medications. I hate it.
Yeah, you have that thing where you talk about you can't give blowjobs.
Yeah.
That's real.
It's so fucking real, dude. Good. It's like, first of all, I hate giving blowjobs. But like, if I really like the guy, my lord, please. Fucking go, like, yeah. And it's just like, fuck. And I feel so fucking stupid. I'm literally sitting up from being on a stick and pounding water, and it's going right back down and getting cotton mouth again. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, that's rough.
And the mints, they don't fucking work. Nothing works. Fucking nothing.
Okay, so I'm going to say 2 words. Is throat spit not a thing that occurs with you?
Cotton mouth.
I know, but what I'm saying is...
That's still saliva.
Right, but is it a different type of saliva? Or...
No.
Okay.
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
There isn't like different kinds of spit. It's your.
But there is kind of.
No, your salivary glands are your salivary glands, and when your salivary glands stop working, all of your salivary glands stop working.
If anybody listening at home that has kids present,
I'm positive about
steer
this.
them away. No, because I need to get descriptive with this for a second. Okay, there's a naturally occurring phenomenon that happens.
Like gleeking.
No, it's like when you're shoving a cock.
That's bile from the fucking stomach coming up. It's gotta be.
No, dude.
It's gotta be.
There's a thing called throat spit.
Dude,
It's like
no.
It's a profuse.
That is something that men made up to make it sound hotter. That's not.
But I've encountered it.
It's you fucking no.
Is this?
It's
like
you just encountered somebody. You encountered some girl that was really good at giving blowjobs and knew how to ration her spit well and keep it all fucking like. You encountered a girl who was very hydrated and isn't on medications. Good for you, because your throat is not supposed to be dry, at all.
Okay,
it's not. So it's still gonna be slippery down there because it's supposed to be. That's how. But this part is all of it is dry.
Okay, so it's just all dry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking yeah, I know. And sometimes like it's the worst. It's like either my pussy's wet or like my mouth is wet. It can't be both.
Okay.
You
only have enough liquid for one.
Yeah, it's actually insane. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'll give it my all giving head and I'll be like, oh, it's fucking dry as a bone. And I'm like, what the? God forbid I get wet mouth. I can feel my cotton mouth happening when I'm getting wet.
I'm so little water, dude.
I do, but I'm not kidding. I'll chug like 2 gallons of water during sex. Just fucking like, I'm like, where is it go? Like, hold on to this shit, dude. Like, fucking, oh my God, it's a nightmare. Like, I don't know how to fix it. Like, fucking, ugh.
I've heard of artificial tears, but I haven't heard of like artificial spit.
Just fucking, because it's gross.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's lube.
Well, of course.
It's artificial spit, I guess.
But it's not like spit.
They make like fucking
spitty lube?
Like lube for like giving head. I've looked this stuff up. I've searched my options. Fucking I really liked this last guy I was seeing, okay? Fucking wherever he fucking shut up my Reddit page this morning. I was like, God damn it. Can't go anywhere. Fucking him just not even thinking. Doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm fine.
That's all right.
Let's see if I have any Hinge matches.
Okay. Is this a new segment on the show?
Well, we'll see how much longer I have Hinge. I like I
don't have anything.
I'm so judgy of people's social media if I only know them from social media. But if I meet them in person, totally different vibe.
Mhm.
So like I'm so picky. Nope, none.
No matches? Like nothing?
Mm-mm.
I always assume girls have like 1,000 matches.
Um,
Is that a myth?
I also went speed dating the other day and got 0 matches.
What the fuck?
Yeah, my friend Ronnie got like 4,
You had nothing? How many guys?
10.
That's fucked up.
And if you don't believe me, I would like to show you.
How much did that cost?
$22. I mean, I honestly did it for material and it did work.
Okay.
But
That's the thing. That's a beautiful thing about stand up that I like is that any weird scenario can be material.
wait, did I delete it? Because I think I responded because I thought this was funny. I was like, "Can I get a refund? That sucks."
They'll probably just let you come to another one.
No, they said they sent me this whole thing. Be like, "Sorry, we get
Really?
Yeah, I'm like I assumed. Like I wasn't really expecting a refund. I just thought
I would have assumed they would just be like, yeah, just come to another one. Like, you know.
you
try
poor
it again.
poor. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't give you a refund. Don't be discouraged. We get how disappointing it can be when you don't make any matches.
That sucks, dude.
Oh my god. Finding the right connection can sometimes take a little more time.
They have like a form email for people that got
Shut
no matches.
Your match results. No matches.
That was brutal.
I was like, all right. And then Ronnie sent me hers. And here's the worst part. You can put pass, match, or friend. No one even wanted to be my fucking friends.
No. No friends.
No.
That's brutal.
Like, what the fuck? Like, was I... You think I like walked in there like in a full clown suit? Like,
You probably would have gotten a match.
fucking...
One match you would have gotten. If
Well,
you
it's
clown
also...
suit.
Also, it was... Shit like this always happens like when you're around a bunch of normies. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you just don't get the...
No, 100%.
You just don't get the pick because like... If I went to like an alternative... but it's just... It is what it is. And I'm not saying like... I'm not like, my personality's so great. Everyone should have picked me.
There's like a normie bias for sure.
Yeah, I mean... There's definitely that level of like, oh, she has a lot of tattoos. Like... And you're either into that or you're not.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like... One guy left in the middle of our date. It was like, this was so crazy.
How many minutes are these dates?
6.
He left during 6 minutes?
No. Here's the craziest part. He goes, we just finished saying something. It was like, we were having a fine conversation.
Mhm.
Like, nothing was like weird. Like, we were talking about like nothing. Like, I wasn't we were talking about nothing. And he goes, listen, I'm so sorry, but I have, and the timer starts going off. But he started saying this before the timer went off. So he was trying to and I'm like, you're not handcuffed to the table, dude. Like, you could just get up and go.
What?
Like, the only thing chained here is me to my own personality. So, like, this is fucking ridiculous. So he got up and left. And he was number 8 of 9. So then whatever girl was next, like, didn't have a date.
Jesus.
So I apparently have such a terrible personality that he gave up on dating altogether.
Jesus. Dude.
He's like, I'm gay now, actually. Fucking like, if the species can be anything like that woman, don't want it. Don't want anything to do with it. I'm like, all right. It was also crazy because Rania, the girl I went with, they didn't like mix up the rotation. So she would have Ted, and then my next date would be Ted. So I would just be like following her like a fucking NPC.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, and she would like, it got to a point where she was introducing me to them. And I looked like just like some weird like friend that was like, hey, can I play? Like, I'm just trying to fucking like going to a grocery store and just someone asking you over, do you need help? Do you need help? Are you looking for anything specific? And just me over and over and over and over. So fucking embarrassing.
I don't think I would ever do a speed dating thing. It's kind of scares me.
I like to do just random shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
So like it's a very random thing, but I was like, by day 2, I was like, I wonder if Rania would leave with me and just. But I was like, no, just like power through it. See what's up. Fucking. Actually, oh my. Also, a bad part of it. One of the dates had seen me in a show. He had been to one of my shows.
Nice, and he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't even want to be friends with me. Fuck that shit. Like, I was like, That hurts my feelings the most. I was like, fucking, and I didn't bomb. Like it was me and 3 other comics at like a plant shop in Crown Heights. It was a good crowd. I didn't remember him at all because I guess the crowd was big enough for me not to have remembered him. But yeah, it was okay. Well, fuck. All right, fucking. And then everyone's like, "Oh, don't date comics," and I'm like, "Who's gonna like me? Like who? Like fuck. Comics also hate me. It's fucking ugh."
Oh, so that brings up a question. I gotta ask this. So, like, I've always heard the thing of like comics don't date other comics.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
They always
so it's
fucking
bullshit.
do. They
Because
always.
I coming from film, like it's pretty common for
It's
actors
your
to get actors. And,
workplace.
yeah, exactly.
And it's people's egos are so big that I don't want to shit where I eat. Yeah. Well, sometimes like you're around shit so much you stop smelling it, you know?
Words to live by.
Yeah,
Okay.
fucking. And you're like, this looks fine. I've been around it long enough.
It seems to me that like who else would get it but a fellow like compatriot?
It's also the only people I'm around.
Yeah.
Like, I don't go to bars. Like, where am I serendipitously, unless I'm like, unless something very out of the ordinary happens where like, whoa, like I dropped an apple and someone was like, here, and we both look, you're like, what? Like, I'm not, like, I don't like socialize, like.
Yeah, the most social thing you do is.
Yeah, because I'm not someone that likes going places unless there's a reason for me to be there.
100% same.
Like, I don't even like mingling after shows because, like, I don't need to be there anymore. Like, I did, my mission is complete. Like, so
Yeah, I've always had that affliction / superpower of like, I do more because I end up doing things more. Like I have to create in order to do something. Like when I went to, I hadn't been to like a beach in like a really long time.
Love the beach.
And like, I went to a beach and I like loved it. And then immediately my thought was like, I should make a couple beach movies. And then I ended up doing that.
I thought that's where you're going to go with that. That's
like
how was the ADR on that?
Fucking nightmare.
Yeah, that's what I've
you get it.
Yeah, I've shot in a beach. Fucking.
It's.
I'm like, I can't wait to fucking dub this entire thing.
Yeah, that was Invisible Shark. That was the nightmare of doing that.
Yeah, fucking. I remember they're like, we need you to dub the entire beach thing.
With No Shark, luckily it was all monologue from the get-go, so like I didn't have to do that. I knew that going in. I knew it would be a nightmare. But Invisible Shark, I got cocky and I was like, yeah, I'll just fucking figure it out. And completely forgetting that ADR is the most frustrating thing. And I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemies. I wouldn't wish it on Hitler. People talk about like going back and like killing Hitler.
You should.
I wouldn't.
Actually, that's what you should.
On ADR on Hitler.
That's what you should wish on Hitler.
It's worse than death.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You should be like, I wish Hitler that. That's how much Hitler sucks.
Do you think that would work on stage? Or is it too? Do people don't know what ADR is?
I don't know.
In front of the right crowd, that would be a good
for
joke.
People who don't know ADR.
If I'm doing that for actors, people would like that.
Well, that's like one of those. It's like when guys talk about WWE on stage. Honestly, fucking like there are so many niche things you fuckers talk about that I. And
I'm a huge WWE fan, but I wouldn't.
Yeah, but you retards. We'll talk about some shit like Call of Duty, like something. I'm like, I don't fucking know it, and like I don't know, and like I know I don't know, like. Yeah. There's some things it's like maybe they've heard of it. Why would I have ever heard of these things? Like any girl that's not like a gamer girl or whatever, fucking, and I feel like you can point those bitches out from a mile away.
Sure.
Yeah, fucking. I always got some kind of fucking pigtail. High pigtail. Low pigtails are fine. I've been getting back into pigtails.
Okay.
They're cute. Or little ballerina buns. Forgot what I was talking about. Fuck.
Doing material that only appeals to.
It doesn't even fucking matter. Okay.
Do you have a joke that most people aren't going to get, but that you love, like from your?
Oh, that's such a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a really fucking good question.
She's looking through her jokes right now.
Oh, okay. This is only some people would get it,
Okay.
but it's just me saying you have no idea how chill I'm being right now. Just because like you like I should be so mad. Like
Yeah.
it's just to me it's so fucking funny because like these will do like you'll watch your friend's boyfriend punch a hole in the wall, and she'll just sit there. And it's like, you have no idea how chill I'm being right now saying that. Like, you have no idea how chill I'm being. And it's not going to hit unless you've been that girl that has just had to be chill. And you remember all those situations where you're like, yeah, you fucking, like, you do not appreciate how chill I am being. Like, you don't appreciate my level of calm. Because I should not be this calm to validate what the fuck you're doing. I shouldn't. But there's not really a joke in it. Like,
Yeah.
I just think the bit of saying you have no idea how chill I'm being right now.
Yes.
Like that's one of them. Fucking
Yeah, I've definitely ran into even just doing it because for those listening at home, I've only been doing it seriously for like 4 or 5 months now.
I can't tell my heroin chic joke anymore because I'm too skinny.
Oh no.
That goes. I posted a selfie and they said I look tired. I'm like, heroin chic? That's a compliment.
Mhm.
And everyone's like, are you okay?
I've had like a couple that like I just know I can only do in front of certain people or
Oh, well, for sure. Yeah.
But they're not bad jokes. They're just limited audience, It's a different thing.
Niche stuff. I mean, and that's kind of the thing of comedy. It's like you have to find stuff that's like niche enough. You have to find stuff that even that's what I love about it's like a math problem comedy. Like
Yes.
I wanted my joke about getting beat up by my ex to hit with every crowd, and I worked so hard on it.
I've seen it evolve.
Yeah. And it works. I do it at every set. It works every single time.
You found a way now that it works
every time. Yeah. So it's like you can do stuff like even, the way I started off telling it, like rarely it would get a laugh because people wouldn't really get.
Yeah.
Unless you've been beaten up, gotten over it, and have a sense of humor about it, you're not gonna laugh at the joke. So it's like niche, but like fucking, I love that joke. I like that one. I'm really proud of.
What's your as somebody more experienced, what's your assessment of me as like a stand-up of like what do you like that I do? Because you've watched me do it like every week for a while now. What do you like about
I
me
like
as
that
a
it's always
performer?
new. That's
Okay.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's always something very new.
Is there like a tonal thing that you like that I do? Because I feel like
You're very monotone.
yeah, there's but I feel like I can do it in a bunch of different ways. It's just that that's the way that I've been doing it.
You have the kind of voice that even if you are yelling, you still sound like you're monotone.
Okay. Yeah.
So it does that's.
I've been yelling this entire conversation.
And I've been raising my eyebrows. I know, Oh, that reminds me. I gotta fucking
raise your eyebrows.
No, call my insurance company to get covered my Botox. And it doesn't matter. Yeah, but that's one thing that I always look forward to because they're good and they're new and they're not and not bad. Like sometimes people will try jokes that they're just so why would you think that's funny?
Yeah. I if I'm doing something new, it's because I think it's funny.
You prep, and I think that honestly is the most impressive thing because I do this sometimes too. I just go to a mic and putting zero thought into anything I'm going to do. And in reality, it's a waste of $5 in 8 minutes.
Right.
Sure, maybe once in a blue room, you'll get a one-off off of a riff. Sure. But you can't rely on that being the way you come up with jokes.
No.
That's literally just talking into a microphone. Use that time to practice stuff. You can talk into a microphone fucking in front of your home. Just go have a conversation.
You can talk into a shampoo bottle.
Yeah.
Talking to anything.
Just talk to somebody. You're performing. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's my favorite thing about watching you. It's just you have so much, and it's always thought out. It's
Mhm.
always you don't go into it like it's. Don't you hate it when someone like lies about knowing how to do something and then you ask them to do
Yes.
it and then you're like, you fucking said you knew how to do this. Like,
Yeah,
fake it till you
it's
make
a
it. It's like, no, now you
big
just
pet peeve.
yeah. It's like no, you just fucking ruined my shit because you lied. Like
Mhm.
because you wanted to get on. I fucking hate that shit.
I once, and I ended up working with them, and like I love them, but like I once was at a meeting with like an actor for a role, and I like just casually asked like, "Have you seen anything that I've done?" Because like just curious, like just a thing to
She
say.
said yes.
She said, "Oh, I've seen," and she chose a movie that wasn't even out yet.
Oh, so she did do a quick Google, but just assumed hard enough.
And I was like, "Oh, really? Like, how'd you see that?" And she was like,
Over your shoulder an
"Oh,
hour
on
ago.
blah blah blah." And it was just, I knew it was total bullshit because like, if I'm not even done with it, there's no way you saw it.
Yeah.
But I didn't call her on it, and like she's like a good friend. Like I like her
Yeah.
a lot. But it was just, yeah, people just say random ass fucking shit.
What? Yeah, shit that like that's just like a white lie. But I'm talking
Yes.
about like shit where it's just like fuck, you're wasting my
No,
time.
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
like you're wasting your own time. Like fucking.
If I'm relying on somebody to do something, it's because I need them to know how to do it.
Yeah, yeah. It's like fuck. I don't know. It's like going like yeah, I can fix your toilet, not looking up anything, and then just go. It's like all right, so you.
Yes.
I don't. That shit bothers me.
All right. So winding down on this podcast.
How long have we been talking? Look at us chit chatters. I knew us queens would be chit chatting.
Fucking an hour and a half so far. So there's a segment that I do on this show called Stupid Questions, where I just ask stupid questions. Can I ask you stupid questions?
You should have asked for my consent for that at the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. You've
Stupid
been,
questions.
no, you've always actually great questions.
Now we're doing stupid questions. Usually I prepare some of these in advance, but I'm going completely.
I just complimented you for 10 minutes on how you are the most well prepared comic that I know, and how I admire that about you, and how that's my favorite thing. And you're like, all right,
Well, okay. So
All right,
my
well-
acting performance just then was convincing. No. Okay. So first stupid question. What does it feel like to have fake boobs?
I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
It feels sick as hell, honestly.
Okay.
But
I've never even touched a fake boob in my life.
It feels maybe. When's your birthday?
That was the greatest response. January 3rd.
Oh fuck, dude.
That's a long time from now.
That's right. We have the same birthday month.
When's your
January 23rd.
Yeah. Okay.
I had a. Were you doing comedy when I had my roast?
What? Yeah.
Oh.
I was there.
Oh yeah.
I roasted you.
Oh.
I toasted you. And then I
Oh
roasted
right,
you.
your toast was fucking. My blood still fucking boils when I think about how fucking Sam ruined the
Yeah.
last half of my show. I mean, I'm still really angry about that. But yeah, no, fucking that was hilarious.
Thank you. Yeah, that was fun.
That was really funny.
Wait, so what were we? You owe me a birthday present of touching your fake boobs. That's what you said.
That's what you just.
I thought that's what you said.
No, I said, when is your birthday?
No, my birthday is January 3rd.
So if I forget to get you a gift, I'll be like,
Yeah, I don't even know what they feel like. I have
feel.
no idea.
Well, I don't know what regular boobs feel like.
Really? You've never touched a regular boob?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Not like the one the size of mine.
I think less of you. Like I thought
I
you were
don't like
experienced.
women, dude. Like I'm not. It's not hot to me.
But don't women just like go up to each other and be like, "Hey, what do your boobs feel like?" I mean, that's.
I mean, like I guess sometimes, but like
Yeah.
I've never been in that. But like
Yeah.
we'll be like, hey, can you check my asshole for hemorrhoids? Like,
Right.
sure. I'm a girl's girl. I'll bend over. But like I've never. But we do these things out of necessity, not out of
Yes.
fucking like.
Yeah. I was joking, by the way.
Oh,
I was trying to come up with the most implausible.
I'm just being
conversation.
so defensive because I'm just fucking.
Yeah.
I'm not gay. You're not gay. Okay.
All right, so you don't know what real boobs feel like. You don't know what fake boobs feel like.
I
You
do
just
know what
kinda-
fake boobs
I know,
feel like,
but you
yeah.
don't know what it feels like to have fake boobs.
To have real boobs.
Sorry, we're getting this all these wires are getting crossed.
You're like, I'm sorry. I'm trying to boobs so much. My brain is turning into one.
You've forgotten what it feels like to have fake boobs because you've had them so long. Is that what
Yeah.
you meant? Yes, got it.
It just feels like
Okay.
So-
All right. Second stupid question.
Pretty heavy.
Is it cool that like your last name is Drew and you do tattoos and like you draw?
I guess, dude. I like didn't even put two and two together until like,
Ever?
honestly, like I've had my LLC for like 8 years and fucking Taylor Drew for you is my LLC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, never put together.
Well, yeah, you draw.
Yeah, I didn't really.
Your last name's Drew and you draw.
Yeah, but I didn't. I don't know why I never put two and two together.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking my last name's not jokes. Like fucking.
You should change it to Taylor Jokes. Or Taylor Joked, because Drew is in past tense, right? You got to keep it up to the past
Taylor
tense.
drew for you because it means I'm gone. I'm out of your life. Taylor, she drew for you. Not anymore. Not anymore. You missed your chance. You had a chance. You did. You
You
did.
should have seen the audience yesterday.
You-
Taylor Drew.
Yeah. Fucking. You wish she would draw for you. You wish it was Taylor. You wish it was Taylor draw. Taylor Drew.
Taylor Drew.
That's the old Taylor. That's Taylor draw. That's the old me. I'm Taylor Drew now.
Okay. All right. Next stupid question. Do you feel any kinship with Jonathan Taylor Thomas because you share Taylor
Who's Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
from Home Improvement? The one that the girls liked. The middle one.
Oh no, I feel no kind of kinship with anyone else named Taylor. And I hope
On the record, just nothing.
nothing. I hope Taylor Swift has a slip and fall.
Really?
I was a waitress when she started getting big.
Mhm.
Hi guys, I'm Taylor. Like, fucking,
Yeah.
no. We're like, she's not that much older than me. I'm not named after her, you stupid fuck. God. My goal in life is when you Google Taylor, I'm before that bitch. And I am so far from there. Dude, she is so
It
famous.
might not be able.
She's so someone needs to kill her. Knock her out.
Let's take a prediction. How do we think Taylor Swift will die? Like, if you had to guess, do you think it'll be old age? Do you think it'll be like a weird
Old
mishap?
age, fucking.
Don't rule out mishaps. Mishaps can happen.
She's not Princess Diana, fucking.
I wasn't thinking Princess
Mishap.
Diana. I was thinking like she's on stage so much that like something could fall or something could catch.
Because that
on
happens a
fire.
lot.
Michael Jackson was almost died. He
But-
was on fire.
Okay, so that's one example, and he didn't die.
Okay. Oh, but planes too. Planes.
Aaliyah,
People die in planes.
Kobe.
Well, helicopters now. Helicopters are the new plane as far as death. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, we should just. The sky doesn't want us up there.
No. We're not supposed to be
They're
that
like,
high.
get out! Like, fucking, now they're just ripping doors off and shit.
Yeah.
God, watching the Boeing documentary is so crazy how chill they were about just like giving them like broken airplanes, like fucking
Wait, what documentary?
the Boeing.
Oh, the Boeing doc.
yeah,
I
they
don't know.
knew their planes were fucked up.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, but they were just like, meh. It's like if I gave a bad tattoo and I was like, it looks amazing. Like I could totally fix it, but I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Like I still have everything out, but you would just be here an extra 10 minutes and I don't feel like giving you that 10 minutes of my time. So now for the rest of your life, you have a shitty tattoo when I could have just fixed it.
Okay. Next question. Do you have a fear of anything like spiders or
Losing a limb.
Losing a limb. If you had to pick the worst limb, like the scariest limb to
Kill
lose,
me. Let me bleed out.
you just don't even want to think about
Nope. Let me go.
it. Okay. You know about like phantom limb syndrome, right?
Fucking, I would know because all of mine are right here on my body.
Well, that's when somebody loses a limb. And
I
they
know,
feel like
I
they still
know.
have it.
I know a lot about it. That's
Okay.
why no.
Yeah.
I can barely get out of bed with all my limbs working. You think I'm gonna get out of bed if I have one leg?
No.
Even like an ear
Even an ear,
or like an eye.
but you get like a patch. That's cool. You could do
Mm-mm.
so many bits on the patch. You'd be like a Kill Tony regular if you had a patch.
Yeah, I also would be able to not do my art. Fucking. How am I gonna write with one? I already have like what's called like binocular vision or whatever, something like I can't like see completely. Like, so like when you close one eye, if you hold your thumb up in front of you and you close one eye and then close the other one, your thumb shouldn't jump or move.
At all? No, mine jumps.
Yeah, okay, so you have it too.
Am I dying?
No, it's just our eyes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What do I need? What do I need to take now?
Not that. That's just. It's just.
There's nothing. There's no hope.
Yeah.
But I want my
Hey,
thumb to stay the same
Imagine
spot.
getting told you have lupus, brother. Fucking. I was like, it's fine. I always read my results of things before the doctors like tell me. So I remember the first time they told me that I had like my nerve damage on my discs in my back are severe, and you can't do anything about it. The doctor came in so somberly to tell me, and I just said, like, "You're coming in to tell me this," and like the relief on his face. Like, he must have been out there for 10 minutes just being like, this, I gotta tell this 25-year-old that, like, she can't do anything and she's gonna be in pain for the rest of her life. And I'm like, I got it. I just wanna know why. Like, I don't care. I just need to know why, which is, like, a very bad way to live.
Sure.
Needing to know why, but, like, yeah, I can get over things if I know the reason. Because it's just, like, I need the rest of the puzzle. Like, I don't want it, you know?
Yeah. Is lupus, like, I feel like lupus is fun to say. Is that, like,
It is.
It's fun to say.
Genuinely, yes.
I like lupus as a word.
Lupus.
If it didn't mean what it did, I would think it was, like, a fun thing.
I would, like, name my kid it by accident.
Yes, it does sound like a pretentious kid's name. I don't know what you mouthed to me.
I didn't mouth anything.
Yeah.
This is my son, Miranda, Kyle, Lupus, Jenny. I named after her dad, Lupus. Could be an ambidextrous name.
With a friend of mine, we do this thing where we think of, like, basically, like, Park Slope kid names, like, you know, pretentious, like.
Oh, I know. I have one.
Yeah.
Finn Wool.
Finn Wool? That's a real one?
No.
Okay. So the ones we usually do, because, like, we've all heard of, like, Patience. Patience is, like, a name that's out there. The great one that we came up with, Violence. Perfect.
That's my favorite word.
It's a great word.
Violent is my favorite word.
But the linguisticness of violence, it does sound like if you asked a little girl,
hey,
like, what's your name, little girl? Violence. Can't you see that?
Oh, no, but only because violence is my favorite word.
Okay, fair enough.
So it's like a. Now I want to think of one.
That's okay.
I want to think of one. Shady.
Shady is good. Oh my God, that's so good. I didn't know you were going to bust out a really good one. Shady is great.
Dude, I don't do improv because it's gay, but I'm pretty good at it.
Shady is a fucking perfect one. I love Shady.
I'm really, really good at puns. Like, if you give me any word, I can make a pun out of it, like, on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm good at the fucking word shit. I guess also at naming babies. God, I hope I get past. I'm getting my blood work done. I was supposed to go today to get my blood work done, but I woke up and I felt like I got hit by a bus. I don't know why. I won't know why. My body's just sometimes is like, let's kill ourselves. Stop. I stopped drinking for you guys.
So do you want to disclose that you're selling eggs?
Oh, yeah. Who cares? Fucking.
Okay. I don't know.
Should I not be?
No, I don't know.
Sorry.
She's selling her eggs, everybody.
Yeah, fucking. I feel like that's. Yeah, it's not weird.
Yeah, I don't think it's weird.
Well, even if it is weird, that's not my. I'm just like, I want someone to be like, oh, don't. Like, you would tell. Like, I'm not like selling them photos of my pussy. I mean, I would, but, like, it's not taboo.
Should we plug what you have?
But I still plug my eggs.
No, you're.
My OF.
Yeah.
No, dude. OF is stuff I drop. Like Easter eggs. Like,
so it's like an alternate reality game.
Yeah. I say it like, you'll catch it on my story for 10 seconds once every, like, 6 months, or, like, written in the background somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And it works, dude. It fucking works. Because there's always somebody fucking. The creeps are always analyzing everything. Like,
Is your OF good?
No, I haven't gotten. I have no subscribers now. Fucking. Well, only because I put zero effort into it. The way I do it is, if someone subscribes, I will send them 3 fucking nudes, charge them $100, and if they buy it, we just keep going back and forth until they're eventually. I think they're like, I've just spent a lot, $700, and then they go away, and it happens in waves. It's like, But it's not like I can't.
Are they fresh nudes or are they like
Oh no, they're in a fucking
dusty?
They're
like,
in a fucking vault.
cobweb
Yeah,
nudes?
I have them from back when I had an ass. Like fucking, they're in a, and it's not even because like
There's like the Twin Towers in the background.
yeah, fucking exactly. That's great. The old subway cars.
The old Metro cards, like the
yeah,
blue.
yeah. Yeah, fucking yep. That's what it is. But only because it's easier. It's click, click, click,
Mhm.
boop. Schedule sends it out. I like tried the whole thing, but like it's a lot of posting and it's a lot of photo taking. Like
Yeah, it would have to be, right?
I just like it's a lot of work. I mean, and just like honestly, just the amount of fucking storage you need for all these like the management of like all those fucking photos, and it's like you can only fucking open your legs so many goddamn ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like kudos, like these successful women have management teams running their
Yes. Yeah.
things, and fucking like I know somebody that is like a manager, like, and that's awesome, and that makes fucking sense because that's the only fucking viable way, like that could work. But yeah, it's not. It's just fucking too much. And then I couldn't go to open mics. I'd be fucking too busy. Hey, gonna stop my set real quick. I gotta take a picture of my tits. Fucking yeah.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Well, thank you for being on the show.
What was even the question?
I don't remember. It was something about fear, and then we got to OnlyFans.
Oh, you're like, you want to plug my OnlyFans? Guys, you have to stalk me very closely and carefully to find
Yeah.
it. Yeah, fucking very. Even on my page even literally says, fucking inbox. If you don't have any money, don't come in here. Like, don't pay for this. I'm warning you because it costs you $40 to even get in to message me.
But what are you getting into if there's nothing?
The ability to message me.
Come on, dude. And people do that?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they can message you on Instagram, like for free.
Yeah.
But you're not going to give them that on there, so they have to.
I send them my OnlyFans link.
Got it. Okay.
If guys are creeps, if they slide
if guys are creeps,
well, when
yo,
fair as fuck. When guys are creeps, I just immediately respond with my OnlyFans link.
Okay.
Fucking.
So if you want the link, you got to be a creep to you, and
yeah, you just gotta fucking be disgusting. Fucking, God, I like. Save it for the next estimate of stuff I did not know. Sex stuff was like stuff I didn't know guys watched porn wise, and that was like a normal thing that they wanted from me that I found out by doing OnlyFans.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to Google like all of these things. They're ungoogleable too. I had to ask my friends.
Do you know that if I put up a movie within minutes, there's guys with time codes of any shots of feet or anything?
That's why I don't.
And I have to like delete them.
That's why I don't put my feet in anything. But I'm actually thinking now because I would love to be a feet selling person.
Yeah, it seems so easy.
But like, I guess I would have to tease with what what these puppers look like. You know what I mean? I can't just be like, you want to see my feet? It's like, what if they're terrible?
Yeah.
Fucking.
I don't even know what a good foot is. Like I don't.
I
have a
hate
foot fetish.
feet. I hate feet.
I don't even think about them.
Some guy put my foot like in their mouth the other day. He's like, I don't even really like feet. I'm like, my foot's in your mouth. I think he's like feet, dude. Like
That's the test.
Like he's saying it like it's in his mouth, and he's like telling me he's not a feet guy, and I'm like the entire ball of my foot is in your mouth. Like I was just like, okay.
I tried that once just to see, and nothing.
I don't want to get near anyone's feet. Fucking no.
I retain zero information about ex's feet in my mind. I wouldn't even know what they look like.
I couldn't tell you what anybody's feet look like other than mine.
Yeah.
And
there's people that's all they do online.
That's a good business.
They just look up.
Breaking into that business is so hard. I've tried so many times. Fucking. How do they do? Well, I feel like that's why I finally decided to try to up my social media game. so I can sell feet pics
There you
and
go.
get on at the stand.
All right. So any last words
Sorry, I
for
just-
listeners?
Any last words? Well, I have another couple paragraphs. You make you miss 100% of the jokes you don't make.
Yes.
Wasn't that beautiful?
And just quickly, is there any advice for somebody starting out as the first time? Because clearly you have a success story in front of you of somebody who you're like, hey, you should come to my thing, and then they did it, and they
Just do it.
Just do it, right?
Fucking do it.
that would be my advice too.
Yeah, just if your stomach hurts, do it. If fucking you don't feel prepared, just do it. If you fucking if you're actively shitting your pants, just do it. Just
Do you
not
mention that? Do you?
not at my mic, preferably, but just do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say too that the cool thing about it, regardless of if you like it and keep doing it or not, the thing that I thought was really cool about it is that your sense of what time is complete. You realize how subjective it is. Because sometimes I'll be on stage for
Dude.
5 minutes and it feels like 50 minutes, and sometimes it'll feel like 5 seconds.
If people don't like me, I just keep rolling. People will forget to like me. In Philly, I did like 20 minutes. And I finally, because I think it's so annoying when comics ask how much time they have. Like, I don't know why.
Well, I like that you put the iPad where you could just literally just know.
Yeah. Fucking so dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But still, just keep going to, but this guy would, it was the first time I was ever like, are you gonna light me? I'm running out of shit. I just fucking went through my archive.
But isn't that weird about time? It's an illusion, dude. It's fake. Because how it feels is so malleable.
Yeah. I'm old.
Okay. You don't have to answer.
We can stop talking about this.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for being on the show. Thank you for listening. Taylor Drew for you on Instagram.
Yeah, number 4 letter U.
And it's the TikTok as well, right?
Yeah. I can't go on live on TikTok because I said retard and they banned me forever. I've been emailing their legal team to try to get me unbanned. And they were like, this is the last time I'm like, there are literal crackheads on there fucking jumping around. And I said someone was retarded once.
That's fucked up. Well, all right. But you do stuff on TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay,
you can see it all on Instagram.
All right,
Just follow my Instagram.
Get her Instagram. She's a great comic, great friend, and I owe her the happiest aspect of my life currently. For reals.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Thank you. See you soon.
Bye.
Thank you all for listening, and once again, $1 per month. That's all I ask for at KillTheLionFilms.com. So head on over there and support if you can. It's a great way to show your support to me and all that I do. Thank you for listening. See you soon.